showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Three-Way Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So Alabama's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line, they can ball you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen.
Now here he goes. Past the 50. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like
the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. So LSU's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. It's going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. So quickly all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Grabbed by the receiver. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Pass interference. Defense.
That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. He finds some space. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They'll kick it away here. And it's taken at the 25. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pass caught.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. If that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football, and you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Breaks an open space. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. A completion makes it second and medium.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Grab behind the line. It starts. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Sims. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the move now. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It starts. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Sims. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. The play fake, he'll look to throw it. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback keeps the football. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Great start to drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Using his legs on the scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
That's caught. It's Sims. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, the margin is still 18, a 3-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. The back's got it. And a decent gain there. The defense brings him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable.
Breaks into the clear. Crosses the touchdown, LSU. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination. All the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Fighting off the defender.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 20. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's great execution in the touchdown here for the offense. How about the poor defense? They take away the dive, they take away the quarterback, they think they have everything defended, and then he pitches it out on his last option, and they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Comes up with the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call. And
he's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Tigers! And their route is on. And it's the Bayou Bengals pouring it on, beginning to pull away, and those LSU fans really beginning to party now, Kurt.
Yeah, LSU is having a lot of fun with this. Anytime they beat Alabama, they're always happy. But to be pulling away and almost starting to embarrass them, that's a special day for the LSU faithful.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Play action here on 1st down. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Touchdown being called back sort of sums up the day for this offense so far. A string of costly mistakes. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Catch made on the out route. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Here comes the bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a quick grab. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the touchdown LSU. This offense really clicking.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Snags a quick throw. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Makes the catch downfield. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller. A deep shot to the right. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. There might not